Who watched season 1? Sorry, that's not enough of you. Who's gonna watch season 2? Do we know when season 2 airs? October 2nd. Very well done. You're behaving perfectly. Well, we're going to talk about all things Ash versus Evil Ed today. And to help me do it, please welcome one of the other thespians, Ray Santiago! All right.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Welcome, right. Welcome. And to complete the trio, Dana De Lorenzo! Have a seat, darling.
It was very hard walking up those steps in this skirt. I'm glad I didn't fall. Hi, guys.
So can we bring the house back up to see the savages?
Chicago!
Yeah.
I miss this town, man. Is this not the greatest town?
Good. Look, let's get at it. You got your damn hands up.
Let's do it.
What? Thank you, everybody. Good day. Right here. What's going down? Whoa! Someone called somebody? What's going on? Hey, why do the house lights keep going off? Leave them on, please. No need to go back and forth. I'm going to get an epileptic fit. Thank you. Ray, what happened? Who called who?
I do like to call the ladies after midnight.
Did you drunk dial?
It was sort of a drunk. It was a combination of drunk dialing and.
Wait, who said that to Ray? Who? Stand up, please.
There she is.
Tell us what happened. Tell us the truth of what happened, not what Ray says happened. Was this a Ryan Lochte moment?
Too soon!
He sat down and my brother was like, hey, we gotta call my sister. She's up in the room. We gotta get her down here.
Why do you do that? Why do you torment actors like that? Was Ray sitting by himself minding his own business?
I was.
And you invaded his space? Hey!
I was.
Hey, you're like public property! No! You got dressed and met him downstairs? Ray, what's going on here? Did he have sex with you last night? That doesn't mean anything, lady. I don't care how long you've been married. This is Hollywood. We don't give a shit about that stuff. You're here now. Let's do something. Why are you hanging out with a guy that you don't want to put the hammer down? Don't torment him like that. Ray's got other things to do. Either you're going to zoom and boom or no. Oh, wow. You guys can work that out later. You guys all right, let's try another section. I'm not really sure about what's going on here. Yes, chainsaw hand. Difficult part about filming season 2 versus season 1. I think our two thespians could shed some light on this subject. How was season 2 for you all?
Well, we'll tell you this. In the first 5 minutes of the first episode of season 2, we had so much blood on us that it was overall, I think, 100 gallons on all of us. I mean, they brought out the blood cannon. We got it dumped on our heads. I mean, it's ridiculous. You've probably seen it in the trailer. And then Ray and I showered together.
Yes, we did.
We did. But it was the most awful shower scene after, because it was like someone absolutely had a massacre in that shower. And
then we posted photos on Instagram.
And then he called her. So I think, yeah, the most difficult part
Now, Ray,
was...
for you, Ray, this was a season for you.
Yeah, I was tortured every episode. What was the hardest part? I don't know.
Being naked, for
Oh
a long
yeah, the
time.
hardest part was being in another country and wanting to drink and eat and being like, oh, maybe I shouldn't because I have to be shirtless for 3 episodes. But I made it work.
Let me tell you, his body speaks for itself. Pablo is looking fine in season 2. I was like, hang him on that harness. Hang him on that harness more.
I'm getting a lot of love today. I'm feeling pretty good. I didn't even try that hard.
Hey,
Just walked into a bar.
now listen,
This called Chicago. That's how we do it here.
we had an Ash over here. Do we have more Ashes here today? Hey, where's Mike? My right-hand man, Mike Estes. Come on here for a minute. Mike, hello, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Mike, go find the finest ash in the land. We're going to do a quick little routine here. It's a little thing we do once we find the finest ash in the land. If you're an ash, raise your hand, stand up. Wherever you are, there's one.
Where are
Right
the
here, look in the
ashes?
front.
There's one right here. That's pretty hot right there. What's going on there? Yeah. Female ashes are the hottest. Especially when they decide to tear more clothes than Ash tore off of himself. I mean, that's just like, what are you looking for, lady? What are you gambling for today? That joker will do. Come on up here, pal. Bring him up here. Do a quick little thing. We do this all the time. It's real quick. It only takes 3 seconds. Come on up here, Ash. Come on, bud. Wait, hold on. We just need you. Come on up here. Ma'am, just stay tuned right there. We'll find you. We'll catch you up to you. Come on up here, sir. Don't let her go anywhere, Mike. Come on up here, sir. What's your name?
Andy.
Eddie, where are you from?
My name's Andy.
Andy, like I said, Andy. Where are you from?
New York.
Woo! Part of New York.
Plattsburgh. The Boondocks. The middle of fucking nowhere.
That's all right. No, that's good. That's fine. Why are you Ash?
I don't know. I wanted to spend all day stroking my chin, and it felt like a reasonable excuse to.
Is that your girlfriend? Come up here, man. Because I have a question for her that relate to you. Come on up here, man. What is she today?
Pikachu.
Gesundheit. All right, come on up here, Pikachu. Let's get a good Pikachu. What's your real name?
Jenny.
Jade?
Jenny.
Jane, Jane.
Jenny.
Jenny and Kenny. Let's just go with that. Just make my life easier. Are you satisfied with a guy who's willing to dress up as somebody else?
Yes.
Is he your boyfriend?
Yes.
How long have you been together? There are children at this event. You can't say fuck all the time. How long have you been together?
5 months.
That's jack shit amount of time. 5 months, where'd you meet?
At a burlesque show.
Were you in the audience or on stage?
Stage.
Are you a horny little bastard? He says, yes I am. He doesn't even deny it. You're a horny little bastard. Went to see you going ba-bum. Okay. So, you gonna be with this guy for a while?
Yeah, forever.
Wow. How do we know?
I gotta be honest with you. I didn't come here to meet him. She just said she's gonna kill me. Jenny Lady, you're my best friend. I love you to death. Will you marry me?
I'll kill you later.
Very good. Okay, what do you have to say for yourself? Okay, congratulations and get off my stage. All right, thanks a lot. Big round of applause for the official movie.
Dana.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, wait, what's going on here?
We've spent a lot of time together in New Zealand, and
What is happening?
I just wanted to ask you, can we shower again tonight?
Yes. But this time, you bring the loofah.
Okay.
I got really nervous there for a second, right? I was like, what? Oh, God. I don't, that was very impressive how they just did that. That's very nerve-wracking.
Congratulations to the new couple. I have to say, I've
Congrats.
enjoyed all of my marriages. Yeah. Okay, let's get down to it now. Sir, because you're standing there in the limelight, doesn't mean you have a good question. What is your question, sir?
I was just wondering, what is your favorite moment that happened on set?
Are you asking me?
All three of you.
Ray, your favorite moment that happened on what set, where, what time? We've all been on a lot of sets, a lot of times.
Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Ash vs. Evil Dead. Do you understand something, sir? A movie that's easy to make is hard to watch. So are you expecting some happy anecdote about making the Evil Dead movies? No, that's Hannah Montana, like the next stage over. Those are the YouTube teens who don't do anything. These people work for a living. So, would you like to rephrase that question into a useful one? Sir, do you want to know if we have a good time when we work? Is that what you're getting at? Because I'm not really sure why you give a rat's ass otherwise where we have a good time.
Favorite scene?
Favorite scene?
Favorite scene, favorite moment?
Like favorite scene, like I fought a possessed colon in season 2. Would you call that a favorite scene? Having this fucking snake-like thing wrapped around your body for 3 days straight? Is that, would you be calling that favorite? That's my favorite, sir. It's my favorite fighting a goddamn possessed colon in season 2. That's my favorite. Ray, Dana?
You go, babe.
All I can tell you is mine involves a puppet.
It might even be an ash puppet.
And
A horny little ash puppet.
I mean, he comes from ash, doesn't he? Yes, he's a little, that's all I'm gonna say. You decide whether you
And I
like it or not.
insisted on operating the puppet. So that they would do things just right and grab her certain appendages and they were just the right places. Ray, your favorite moment?
My favorite moment this season was, so I would go to work every day and I'm tortured. I'm just, hogtied, whatever. So I say to Bruce, I'm like, God, I feel like a monkey. I'm just like going out there, and he's like, yeah. So I go do this scene, this stunt. I run into Bruce on the way to the makeup trailer, and he goes, how'd it go, Bubbles? And that was my favorite moment, actually. I was like, all right, I'm like Michael Jackson's monkey. I'll take it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm so calling you Bubbles from now on.
Let's go over to this pre-formed line. Don't get in the habit of this. What's your question?
Looking dapper as always, Bruce.
Thank
Question
you.
for all three of you. Is there going to be lots of Ruby kicking your asses this season, or just Pablo?
Ruby kicking asses. Ass kicking. Who's kicking whose ass this season? Ruby is part of the team this season. She's going to join in as an ass kicker. There's 4 ass kickers this season. The only thing is she can't be trusted for shit. Now, I mean, Lucy Lawless is very trustworthy.
Yes, she.
Not her character, Ruby. Wouldn't you agree, right? Since your character, I think, has some trust issues with her.
Yeah, having birthed demons out of my mouth because of her has scarred me for life as Pablo. But it's just so interesting because she's so patient and she's so sophisticated as a person, and then as Ruby, she's just fucking mean bitch. But I like both of them, and there was a moment this season where I looked at her after being tortured so much and thought, I want to kiss you. Maybe that will work. Maybe if I kiss you, you won't torture me as much. So look for it. It's in there.
I did kiss her, and that's why Ruby and Kelly get to go off together. That's all I have to say.
No, but doesn't Kelly she gets a little, they sort of spend some time together.
They do, and let me tell you why. First of all, Kelly is still mad at this one for taking that deal where evil is going to take over the world. Oh, shocker, beginning of season 2. Evil is taking over the world, but he doesn't listen. And so what are we doing? Are the ghost beaters fighting? Are they fighting evil? No, he's playing chainsaw limbo with co-eds like he's on spring break. And poor Pablo's like, okay, we'll do this for a while. So Kelly, she's got a lot of pent-up rage in one mission, and that is revenge. So she says, screw you guys, I'm going with Ruby, and we're gonna take care of this. And so then, of course, it all works out. And there is no bloodshed. Okay, just kidding. It's season 2, you guys. The amount of blood that happens is quadruple season 1. Like, this is like season 4. Honestly, I mean, they really went over the top. So you'll have to see what happens when Ruby and Kelly get together. And then when the 4 of these ghost beaters, what happens? There's a lot of hilarity and a lot of drama, and maybe some kissing.
Can I get a ghost beaters?
Guys, that was weak. Come on, Chicago. Ghost beaters!
That was wonderfully mediocre. Let's try this section over here. Any questions for this fine panel over here? Yes? No, you're scratching yourself. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the predetermined question. Let's try over here, randomly, yes. Yes. How does it feel to be Ash again? Tiresome. There's nothing easy about Ash, but that's okay. He's a good idiot. I love playing idiots. There's no idiot like Ash. He has no special skills. He's not a Navy SEAL, no ex-CIA. He doesn't wear a bat suit. He doesn't fly around a city called Gotham. He's just a regular guy, just like you and me. And that's why he's a hero, Mother Scratcher. I don't have some father born on another planet. My father was born right here. His name just happens to be Lee Majors, that's all. Season 2. Lee Majors is my father. The $6 million man is Ash's father. You think that happened by mistake? I'm a producer of this show. They come to me. Who would you like to be your father? This $6 million man. And we got him. What the hell was your question anyway? Okay, thanks. Take care. Let's go back to the pre-rehearsed question. Did you rehearse this question in your mind?
I did.
Let's do it. What you got?
I was privileged enough to see season 2, episode 1 last night, and
You saw it last night. Good. Do you approve of it?
2 very enthusiastically thumbs up.
Good. What would you tell these people who have not seen it? What should they
Subscribe to
expect?
stars.
Subscribe to stars. Subscribe to
10%
stars.
to you.
That's good. Those are the 3 most powerful words you could ever say today. Subscribe to stars. Where can I find it? On your phone. Sorry, was that close enough? Sorry it took 5 minutes to set up to get their mobile app. That take too long? Oh, $8.99 a month, $8.99. You can't park for that. I'm sorry, ma'am, go ahead.
And I did notice that Dana and Ray were in attendance. Was this a two-part question? Was this your first time seeing that, and how did it feel to watch it with an audience?
Well, it was not our first time seeing it. We got to watch it with the cast and crew, which was incredible because, you're around these people that you made this thing together, and yet we're all laughing and screaming and cheering, and we made it. So, to get that reaction with the crew. was very special. But then this was our first time seeing it with an audience for season 2. And I'm so happy it was in Chicago because this is my town. And we were just laughing because you guys are the best fan base that we have ever seen. And I mean, 30 years. I mean, and following Bruce Campbell and this whole franchise, and you have been so kind to Ray and I and accepting us and letting us get tortured so that it's not just Bruce. And we
I appreciate that too.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. I should get $20 now, I believe is how it works. I think we get $20. So it was our first time seeing it for the season, and we just had the best time with you guys, and we just loved how you reacted to it. So I'm very excited for you to see the rest of the season.
I think we spend so much time making it that we don't get to be a part of the audience. And you guys are such great fans that to be able to step down and be part of that, you know, I felt like I was not to sound weird, but I felt like I was a fan watching something that you guys love. So I wanted to experience it that way. And just feel the energy of being in a theater, because I watch it in my house, but when it's in a theater, it's a whole different thing. So that's why we watched it, and it was great. We hadn't seen the finished product, so it was dope.
Thank you.
Sir, over here, standing man.
I love the episode last night. I also saw it. This question's for Ray. In the first season, they were kind of inferring about your family heritage and the mystical side or something of that.
Yeah.
Will we be diving more into some of that this season?
I think that Pablo wants 3 things in life, and it's to stay alive, be a hero and save the world, and get the girl. And I think that this season, at least one of those will happen. I think Pablo's journey is going to lead him to this place where he may or may not become the hero that he never thought he could be. So we'll just have to see if he gets there.
It's a good question. His uncle was a shaman. So it is logical, and I think this season we will see very clearly that Pablo's more than a sidekick. Because if you're going to fight these evil dead sons of bitches, you got to have a real team with your arsenal. So our team needs someone who can do that Sumerian shit.
Most of my lines are in Sumerian. I'm really excited right now, and I want to tell them what I do, but I'm not going to do it. Be quiet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go over here.
I was wondering, you do a lot of Comic-Cons. How come you've never gone to Dragon Con?
Dragon Con in Atlanta?
Yeah.
When I was there, you weren't.
I just wondered, why don't you like to do Dragon Con? Is it just
That's an assumption that you just put in my head. I never said I didn't like to do Dragon Con.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate the fact that you fabricated that. Please don't spread that rumor.
Okay.
I like Dragon Con. I like Atlanta.
Okay.
I will go there again. And when I go again, you probably won't be there. And then you'll perpetuate this myth in your head for the rest of your life. What are you going to get out of that, lady? A boatload of heartache, that's what. I'll get there, and when I do, I'll notify you in advance. Let's work out the deal in the parking lot after the show.
I'm going to be there this year, so if you have the time off, come on out. We'd love
When
to
is
see you.
Dragon Con this year?
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend.
Hey, thanks for helping. She didn't know when it was. She wants me to go, but she doesn't know when it is. When is Dragon Con? This year?
Calendar, if you really want to know the dates.
Look, you started this thing. I didn't have anything to do with this. We're going back over to the Halo lady. Yes.
So who's the Joker on set, and what's the best practical joke?
Well, since we had such a ball on set, who's not to the Joker?
Ray definitely
Are you
is.
a bit of a Joker?
I can't tell them anything that you do, though.
Why not?
One of them involved a cucumber. Was it? No, wait, no, that wasn't a cucumber.
Was that later?
Wait, no, it was a prosthetic. Remember? Think about it, Ray. I don't want to tell you.
Prosthetic cucumber?
Cucumber.
This is that what you're referring?
Oh, wait.
Yes. Remember we were filming way out and with the sheep. This is getting away from me.
I mean,
you went around and you were okay.
You've got to stop. You've got to go through with it.
Ray likes to do visual jokes on people a lot of the time, just to get a reaction. And that was last season. And this season, there were more prosthetics involved, more body parts involved. This was not a sexual organ, which was exciting. He did a little dance with them that I will be able to show you at some point after the season is done.
Why don't you just show it right now? Is it a spoiler? A cucumber dance? Is this what we're
Cucumber
talking
dance.
about? Well, what is it?
Well, I can't do it. I'm in a skirt. Ray, why don't you do it? You can't do it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I walked, so whatever, we talked about it. I get naked this season. I walked around, I didn't really care. I just walked around naked in the woods with a sock. And you know, I was just running around having a good time. But I don't remember a cucumber. But you can whisper it in my ear. Take that mic over there. I don't know what. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, that was a good inside joke that I am sure wasted all of your time. So thank you for
So
listening
you're not
to
going to
that.
pay this off now?
Well, we're gonna pay. How can we pay this off?
Apparently.
We dance a lot. Should we dance for them?
No, I don't want to dance. I don't want to dance.
How can we do this right now?
She whispered in my ear, it was when you dressed up as Prince and you were flashing people, but I don't remember when there was a cucumber.
Well, Ray wouldn't remember. It was a very big party.
Please, let's move on.
But Ray, is she ultimately inferring that your penis looks like a cucumber?
I think that's what we want.
If she's seen your penis and she's referring to a cucumber, did Prince's penis look like a cucumber? Or just your penis look like a cucumber?
This is what I work with every day, you guys.
You guys can judge she's naked a lot of the season.
In the middle of
But
this.
Dana, did you see Ray's penis? Yes
Absolutely.
or no? Was it
by the craft service.
or visually?
He was just hanging out.
Was it similar to a cucumber in any way?
Oh, it was much better than a cucumber. Next question. Bottom line, Ray is the Joker and he likes to make jokes.
Let's go back over here.
Hi, Bruce. Quick question. So there's a rumor on the internet that...
Oh my God, a rumor on the internet. Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
So the rumor goes that you're the lead for the film The Phantom. Any truth to this?
I was up for the lead in The Phantom.
Yes.
Does anyone have a copy of my book, If Chins Could Kill, Confessions of a B-Movie Actor? Do you? Do you have one on you right now? Bring it up here. We're going to look at about page 72, sir.
I love it.
This is out through St. Martin's Press. Oh, it was a bestseller. And then I tried out for The Phantom and didn't get it because Billy Zane got it. And that's okay because the movie bombed.
I want you to read lots of your book to us. I think that we should do that sometime.
It's usually short sentences like that with lots of pictures. Yes, over here.
Hey, thank you, Bruce. You're such a legend in Michigan State. How come they haven't erected a statue in your honor?
How come someone has not
Why hasn't Michigan State...
Michigan, the state of Michigan.
No, Michigan State University.
I didn't go to Michigan State, sir, so that would be a silly adventure. Yeah, but thank you for being so well informed. I went to Western Michigan University. Don't be cheering. I was there for 6 months. They called it Western. I was there for 6 months and left.
I apologize for my...
Oh, that's all right. Let's try another question. What else you got?
That was all I had.
Okay, cool. God bless you. Bye, Joe.
We need a Kickstarter to make a statue in your honor in the state of Michigan. That's right. Guys, I would sign up.
I would like a statue in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Because Ash talks about it. He's from Grand Rapids. I think with the boomstick would be very appropriate. And you know what? It can be fake copper. It can be paper mache with a nice coating on it. We know people in the business.
We know some people.
We know some good art people. Yes, over here.
So, Bruce, you're basically a legend. We all know that. But my question for you is, since you are doing some of the producing for this, any chance that we could
I'm
see...
only doing some of it, though. A little here, a little there. I'm bored of this part. I won't produce this part.
Any chance we could see Sam Axe come on an episode?
Sam Axe come on to an episode of Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, that always works so well.
Burn Notice crossover episode.
Most people who watch Burn Notice don't know that that old guy was in those weird movies all those years ago. Most people who watch Ash vs. Evil Dead go, yeah, spy shows are boring. There's no blood.
Well, you have one.
So there's not a lot of crossover that is in my experience. And why would you want that, sir? Why would you like to have one show over here and one show over there? Why must you blend cereals in the morning?
Can anyone really complain about more Bruce Campbell?
You got him there, right?
Can't you be satisfied with one show at a time?
I feel like you mostly satisfy people.
I mostly satisfy people? Dude! Where's my wife? This man has accused me of mostly satisfying. Do I mostly satisfy? Alright. Hey, thanks, Ida. Thanks.
You're a sometimes producer and most of the time satisfied.
Oh my God.
That's what we learned here today.
I'm gonna for sure leave this panel, right? All right, look, let's do 3 final amazing, insightful questions. And we'll let you people get back to your miserable everyday lives. Let's try some off the hook, right here. Are you an Ashetta? Yeah. Let's reprise that. Nice. Yeah, I have no problem. Even though there's no sense of continuity whatsoever, I don't really complain about female Ashers. It's fine. Right there, right there. Is that mostly acceptable to you? All right, good. Yes, your question. How do I feel about the shed from Evil Dead 2 being salvaged and brought to these? Yeah, here. I feel the guy's lucky he didn't get buckshot up the ass. We made the first movie in Morristown, Tennessee. I signed a rock from the fireplace yesterday. Don't go to that property. You will be shot in the face. It's Tennessee. Get off my property. Don't do it. North Carolina is where we shot part 2. Don't do it. The guy must have made a deal with the owner.
I had permission.
Are you the guy who built the cabin? You rebuilt it? Did you? Did you talk to Harry Huntley, who owns the property? He doesn't own the property? He sold it to who? Oh, you can't say the name, of course not. That would be ridiculous. Yes. So then you track, how did you even contact, how did you know the cabin was on that particular piece of property? A lot of research. You know, they also shot the color purple on the same piece of property. Evil Dead 2, color purple, same basic thing. Okay, so you went to them and said, hey, can I hang around your property and see what you got there? Was the juke joint still there in the church from?
It was actually destroyed by a microburst. That's why the cabin fell.
A microburst? This is a weather term, right? Is this one of these things comes down from above and goes sideways and wipes everything out? A microburst hit the location of Evil Dead 2. That's not a real surprise about it. Okay, so it knocked it down. And the guy said, well, sure, shit, you want to come pick up all that rubbish and get it off my property, you go right ahead there, Slick. Something like that, and the conversation took place. And where is it now? Here somewhere? And how much of it was left? The work shed. Missing a couple boards. Completely on the ground. Okay, and this was a good, worthwhile salvage operation, was it, sir? Brought you here. Well, go visit that cabin that was stolen off of private property. Make sure you do that. Okay. They give you a piece of the cabin. All right, the authorities will come looking for you as well. Good. Let's go to our second to last question right here.
So, who was covered in the most blood throughout the series?
The series Ash vs. Evil Dead. I mean, this season? It's a seasonal issue.
This season.
This season, who do you think won the blood contest? I gotta say, it would be close. It would be close.
I think we all sort of, it was equal. Don't you think?
Yeah, sure. I think so, for sure.
I think it was equal.
They're also different colors.
And
they're different materials. You know, it's not just blood.
All kinds.
We have a viscera cannon that's brains and guts and stuff. Lucy Lawless ingested about 17 gallons of mucus.
Yeah.
Yeah, mucus is worse than blood because you can't, it's all gooey and stringy. It's like when you hork one up and it doesn't go right. It gets stuck in your throat and you hock it and it's hanging like that. It's just like that. You go to flick it away and it gets on your finger and it gets on your knee and you can't, next thing you know, it's all over you. It's just like that. Who wants to be the last question?
What about the kid? The
All right,
kid.
let's go back here. Oh, yeah.
The kid Ash.
All right, the punk with the chainsaw.
How did
Come on, come up on stage. Come up here, punk. Come up here. Come up, sir.
My boyfriend.
All the way up.
He's my boyfriend.
Thank you for saying that you will not sue this company if you fall down the stairs in any way. Come up here, sir. Sit down in the guest of honor chair right there, sir. Sit down, please. All right. What is your name, sir?
Christopher?
Christopher? Yeah. Where are you from?
Kentucky?
Well, I'll speak more slowly then. Does your family treat fork?
I don't know what that means.
There you go. That says a lot right there. Why are you, Ash?
Because I watch your movies every day.
All right, he did it. He got some money out of me. Now, I know you're from Kentucky, but that's $20. That's enough for some cigarettes and some whiskey. Just tell your dad that Bruce Campbell says it's okay to have some cigarettes and some whiskey. We need to be able to get a girl for some of that, too. What are you going to be when you grow up? An actor? What kind of an actor?
Horror movie actor.
I'll see you here in 30 years. What do you have to say to these people?
In season 1, how did Ash get his wooden hands?
Let me ask you something, kid. In movies, where does the music come from?
The Necronomicon.
Not all music comes from. Just scary music. When you sleep at night, what do you dream of?
Watching tons of horror movies like yours.
That's another $20. much. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Santiago, Dana De Lorenzo.